Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and thanks for joining me on a new playthrough video. Today I am going to be playing Cthulhu Death May Die. I am playing Season 2, Episode 1. I've already played through the first 6 episodes of Season 1, so now I'm moving on to Season 2. Season 2 is an expansion for Call of Cthulhu, or for Cthulhu Death May Die, excuse me. It comes with some new tiles for that you mix with the core box. So some of these tiles are new, some are not. It also comes with some new bad guys. This is an elder thing, and these ugly mugs are called chochos. I think I'm pronouncing that right. They are placed here in such a way that this looks very, very dangerous. There's a lot of cultists, a lot of chochos, and this big bad thing. I have chosen Cthulhu as the great one that the cultists are trying to summon. Let me read you the background on this. Cultists are in Chicago. They've holed up in a bank vault. So this is, I guess, a bank, performing their ritual. Fortunately, there are enough unsavory, unstable folks about in Chicago. We can get their help and their Tommy guns to storm the vault. All right. At various places, I have placed random bags of loot. They have a little question mark on them. On the flip side, they have a symbol. The symbol I don't think really matters, but what you can do as an action, you can loot the area, which means you can take a token, one token in your space. Now, I've already shuffled the discovery cards. Some of these discovery cards are going to give you marked conditions. I don't know what those are. I haven't played it yet. But whatever they are, it says here as an action, you can clear your name. Discard 2 loot tokens to discard all marked conditions. So the marked conditions are bad because it says when the Elder One advances, each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition they have. So you definitely want to keep those down. To disrupt the ritual, I must enter the vault, which is right here. It says vault. To enter the vault, the investigator must have at least 4 gangster companions. You get companions from the discovery deck, which means I'm going to have to find 4 companions. It doesn't say that you have to have 2 and 2 or 3 and, it doesn't say what the division is, but the investigator must have at least 4 gangster companions. Well, no, it does say an investigator. Any investigator must enter the vault. To enter the vault, the investigator must have at least 4. When the ritual is disrupted, remove the locked tokens. So there's 2 locked tokens, 1 and 2, which keep me from going into the vault. Special rules. Enemies and investigators cannot pass through the locked tokens. Treat as if the doors didn't exist. The locked tokens are removed when the ritual is disrupted. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am playing Rasputin and Ariele. These are 2 of my favorites. I've kind of got them, I think, figured out, and I just enjoy playing them. So I have shuffled the Mythos deck. I have shuffled the Encounter deck, or the Discovery deck, and it is my turn. The 2 begin right here in this room. They are, let's see. Rooms are separated by doors. So this is one room, this is one room. So they begin here. Now, Ariele, who is my hunter, she can name a favored non-elder enemy at the start of the game, and you gain 1 green when attacking it. Well, I'm gonna pick the cultists because they're more numerous, and so she'll automatically get an extra green die. So for her first action, she will shoot. She can shoot at a target up to 1 space away, whereas Rasputin has brawling. He has to be in the same space as an enemy. So she's got 2 enemies here, so she's going to shoot twice. She gets 3 black dice, and then she gets a green when attacking her favored non-enemy. And we need 2 successes to kill one cultist. I got 2 successes. And I'm going in an insanity. I'm gonna burn a stress to re-roll this because I really don't want to take 2 sanity at the start of the game. So I do have 3 successes, which is enough to kill this one. And then she's going to shoot again for her second action. She's going to do the exact same thing. I got 1 success, 2 successes. I'll get 2 sanity, but I'm going to burn a stress to roll this one. And I'm going to burn another stress to reroll this one. Good. So she'll only take 1 insanity. And then she takes another one. So she's at 2 now. And she kills this one. For her third and final action, she will move into this room. And that is the end of her turn. You know what I need? I need tokens to indicate when they have gone. I'm gonna do something that indicates that they're inactive. All right, so she has. I guess I could just tilt it like that. All right, Rasputin on his turn. He needs to also clear out. Well, hold on. It's not the end of her turn. Excuse me. At the end of her turn, she has to draw a Mythos card. All right, the thing that should not be. If Cthulhu is on the board, he is not. If Cthulhu is on the track, he is. Each investigator takes 2 stress. So she takes just 1, he takes 2. For every stress, you cannot take a wound. So she will take a wound because she could only take 1 stress. The rules state that you do not have to take wounds in addition to stress unless the card or whatever tells you to do so. So that card is very, very specific. All right, now, because she is in a room with no enemies, she gets to draw a discovery card. She does not get she doesn't get a gangster. You may take 2 stress to claim the spectacles. When performing a loot the area action, you may choose to take a loot token from an adjacent space. I cannot take this because it says you may take 2 stress. Well, I can't. So this card is discarded. All right, it is now the end of the turn. You look to see if you have any fire tokens. She doesn't. You look to see if there are 3 red Mythos cards. There are not. So now it goes to Rasputin. Rasputin will move here for his first action. He will punch. Now, before I forget, the mission called for 7 of the red cultists. The game only came with 5. So I'm using 2 yellow ones, but even though they're yellow, I'm treating them as full cultists. So there's a cultist in here. He will punch it. He gets, when you're attacking a target in your space, he gets a green. And when making any roll, you may count 1 elder sign as a success. So he got 1. I will take a stress to re-roll this green one. And I got 3 successes. So that's enough to kill this one. And then he could take the money bag as his third action, which he will do. What is it? It's diamonds. I don't think it really matters what the symbol is, but it could. Maybe some of these cards tell you that. I don't know. Some of the symbols are different. So there's like money and diamonds and whatever. All right. For his turn, he draws a Mythos card. No red. Price on your head. Each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition. Thankfully, I have no marked conditions. Then he draws a discovery card because there's no one in his space. Giuseppe the suit. All right, he's got 1 companion. You may discard a diamond. Okay, so they are important. You may discard a diamond loot to claim Giuseppe. If you do not, claim the marked condition. Ooh, all right, so he does get Giuseppe. Giuseppe says gain 1 green when attacking monsters, and he has 1 health. So yeah, that's excellent. All right. So he took a stress because I re-rolled. No. Did he get any sand? No, he did not get any sand. He took a stress. And that is the end of his turn. Now, once again, any fire tokens? No. I don't think fire tokens are in this game, so I'm going to stop mentioning it unless they do show up. Check the Mythos discard pile. Are there 2 red circles? No, there are not. So no summoning. It goes back to Ariele. Ariele is going to pick up this token, and she gets, looks like a gold bar. She's going to, for her second action, she's going to shoot this guy. She just gets her 3 dice, and that's all she gets because that is not her favored non-elder. That thing needs 3 to kill. So this is her second action. She got 1, 2. I can't take any more stress, so I will put 2 damage on it. And for her third and final action, she will rest, which she can recover 3 things. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 stress, and that is the end of her turn. She draws a Mythos card. And we do have a red circle. 3 of these will advance Cthulhu. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 advances before I automatically lose. For each gangster you have, discard a loot token or take a wound. Well, I don't have any gangsters, so that's really good for me. She draws a discovery card because she is in an empty room. Alley Cat Tony. You may discard a cash loot token to claim him if you do not claim the marked condition. Darn it. That's not a cash. The cash, when I saw the backs of these before I shuffled them and put them up, there is one that has money on it. This one is the wrong one. It goes right there. So she cannot get Alley Cat Tony. Instead, take 1 stress when you claim this, becoming marked. All right, she is now marked. She takes a stress. And that is the end of her turn. She picked up the loot, she shot, and she rested. So on her next turn, hopefully she'll kill this one. All right, it is she drew her discovery card. Now she draws a Mythos card. Price on your head. Each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition. She has 1, so she takes a wound, and she draws it. I already did that, didn't I? I did. Sorry. She drew the Mythos card, then she drew the discovery card. So it should have been his turn. So now I know what he's going to get. He's going to get this card. So let's see what we can do here. This thing is 7 health. But it's also got 2... when attacking or being attacked while in Riley, space add 2 to the roll. Okay. Cultists unleash the power of Riley. Okay. What do I do? If I move, then I get 2 actions. I don't think I can do 7 damage in 2 actions, but I need those loot tokens. So I will move for 1 action. I will pick up. This one's going to hit me no matter what. So what I'm going to do is pick this up. I got a gold bar. That's his second action. And for his third action, he's going to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. So he is done. He will draw a Mythos card. He did not get a red. He got the price on your head. Each investigator takes 1 wound for each mark. He does not have a marked condition. So now this one attacks him. It attacks with 1 green and 2 black. That's a hit and a hit. I will burn a stress to force it to re-roll this one. That's still a hit. I'm going to burn another stress just to make him re-roll it again. Okay. I'll take the 2 damage. And that is the end of... Now, because the creature attacked, I do not get to draw a discovery card. And that is the end of his turn. But he did get a gold bar, so next I'll be able to get that one and hopefully hurt this one. It is now Ariel's turn. She will shoot. Actually, she's going to rest. 1, 2, 3. And then she will shoot for 3 and 1. She just needs 1 hit. She got 1 hit, so it kills that one. She will move here as her second action. Oh, no, actually, she healed, she shot, then she'll move. All right, there is no one in here, so she draws a Mythos card. She got a second red. For each gangster you have, she does not have any. Take a stress and deal 1 wound to each monster in your space. All right, so that doesn't happen, but I do have 2 reds now. 1 more red, and I have to advance Cthulhu. She gets to draw a discovery card. Boss Tony Tucci. You may discard a diamond loot token to claim Boss Tony Tucci if you do not claim the marked condition. So she's got another mark. Take 1 stress, and then this goes there. She's got 2 marked conditions. Great. All right. And that is her turn. She drew a card. She drew that. She's done. All right, Rasputin's going to punch this thing. He gets 3 black and 1 green. He will hit it. He gets 1 hit and 2 sanity. I'll take the 2 sanity. I'll take a stress to roll this one, and he doesn't get. I'll take another stress to roll this one. All right, so he gets 2 hits, so 2 damage, and 2 sanity, which I already did. And for his third and final action, actually that was his first action, wasn't it? First action, he punched it. Second action, he will heal, rest. 1, 2, 3, and for his third action, he'll punch it. 2 hits, 3 hits, and a sanity. 3, I will take that one. 3, 4, 5. It's at 5, and he takes a sanity, and that is the end of his turn. He draws a card. He got the final red, but we have to do this first. The Elder Thing moves 2 spaces towards you. It's there. If it enters your space, take a stress for each gangster you have. He has 1 gangster, so he takes a stress. Then summon the Elder Thing at yellow. Well, there's only 1 Elder Thing in play, and the yellow's over here. So that's okay. What's not good is there are 3 cards, and you shuffle all cards back into the Mythos deck. And he hasn't been attacked yet, so we'll do that in just a second. And that does advance Cthulhu, but not until resolve the end of turn. So give me just a second. Shuffle these up, and then we'll do it. All right, so he drew the Mythos card. He does not get to draw one of these, and now the investigator fight. This one will fight him. It rolls 2 black and a green. That is 1 success. I'll take that. That's fine. And that is the end of the fight phase. Now you do resolve end of turn. This one advances 1. Cthulhu's card says, when he advances, put a Riley token on your space. If there's already one there, put it in the nearest one. Summon a cultist on each Riley space. Move the star spawn, and there is not a star spawn yet, towards you. If it's not on the board, summon it to Blue Gate, which is where he is. Wow, that loaded up. Okay. That's a lot. All right, that is the end of that's the end of that turn. It is now her turn. She will pick this up. She gets money. All right. She will shoot at this one. She gets 3 black and a green. That is 3 successes, and that is enough to kill it. And for her second action, she will move here. All right. So that is her turn. She draws a Mythos card. We got a red one. Each investigator in a Riley space loses a sanity. He will lose a sanity. And we got 1 red dot. All right. Then she draws a discovery card because she is alone. Package from Oscar. A package is here. It's ticking. You may take 3 stress to claim it. Improvise if you do not take 2 wounds. Wow. Take 3 stress. Discard this card to deal 4 wounds to any figure in your space. Ooh, I like that. All right, yeah, I'll take that one. Dynamite, I guess. It's explosives. All right, 4 damage. Discard it to deal 4 damage. Nice. All right, so she takes 3 stress. So she's at max stress now. And that is the end of her turn. Now we go to Rasputin. Rasputin, 3, 4, 5. This thing's got 2 more health. I need to kill 2 of these, and then, well, if I run, they're going to follow me. So let's do this. I'm going to heal for 3, which I'm going to take heart down 1, stress down 2. That's first action. Second action, I'm going to punch the cultist. I need 2 successes. I got 3, 4, and a tentacle. I will take the tentacle. That will push me up to sanity. You know what I forgot to do? Let me pause right here. That pushes that up a thing, which allows me to move this up. I'm going to level up. What I was supposed to do at the start of the turn was draw their insanity cards. Let me shuffle these up. I forgot to do that, but I'll do it right now for you. Anytime your investigator gets on one of these red spaces for sanity, you have to do what their insanity card tells you. So I'm going to pick Rasputin's will be this one, and Ariel's will be this one. Rasputin gets kleptomania. So he just landed on red. Steal at least one item, companion, or tradable episode from another investigator to heal all of your stress. If you can't, take 2 stress. So he's up to 5 stress. All right. But he did kill this, which is good. He leveled up. And now he's got one more action. He will punch this bad guy. He needs just 3, 4, 5. He needs 2 hits. 2 hits. And I got 1, 2, 3, but I also got a lot of sanity. And I have no stress, so I can't re-roll these. So that's enough to kill this. But I also take 2 insanity loss. All right. That is the end of his turn. The star spawn is in here, so it has to move to attack him. So it cannot attack him. I forgot this is a room. This is a room thing. All right. So there's no one in his space, which is good. I have to draw a Mythos card. I got a red dot. Pay up. For each gangster you have, discard a loot token or take a wound. I have 1 gangster. I really don't want to discard a loot, so I will take a wound. And that's my second summoning circle. All right, he also gets to draw a discovery card. Alice's Kiss of Death. You may discard a gangster to claim the hidden knife. Hidden knife. You have 2 free rerolls when attacking. At the end of a run, deal 1 wound to each enemy. I wish I could take that, but I can't discard a gangster because I need them to disrupt the ritual. So that's going to go away. All right, that is the end of his turn. He drew a Mythos card, he drew a discovery card, and now he is done. Back to Ariele. Ariele will pick this up. She has diamonds. So now she's got all 3 types. Okay. That was her first action. She will heal. 1, 2, 3. And then she'll move. You can move up to 3 spaces. So I want to be able to kill these guys. So she'll go 1, 2, and she'll stay put here. And that is her third and final turn. So she can't shoot them until her next turn. She's in an empty space, so she draws a Mythos card. Great. We got the second red. For each gangster, take a stress. She does not have any gangsters, so that's good. All right. But I do have the 3 red. She gets to draw one of these. Holy cannoli. You may claim the gun or take 3 stress to claim the cannoli. The cannoli. This counts as any type of loot token. Well, she's got all 3. The gun. Gain 1 green when attacking. If you have marksman, gain 1 free reroll on your attacks. Yeah, I will take that. All right. So that is the end of her turn. She drew her discovery card, so now it comes down to Rasputin. Rasputin really needs to draw a card. He needs a gang. Well, they need 4 gangsters, and this is not looking good so far. All right, so I can't enter the vault because it's locked. The only thing I can do is attack this and get this. Or I could 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. You can move 3 spaces on a move action. Then I'm going to move second action. Then I'm going to do third action is pick this up, and I got cash. So all of them now have all 3 tokens. Then he moved, he picked up. No, he moved, then he moved, then he picked up. So that's it. He is done. He draws a Mythos. Oh, I forgot to do let me do this. Let me go back. So these have to be shuffled in before he would have moved. Let's undo that. Shuffle these up, and the Cthulhu is going to be advanced. All right. So this advances, and of course, put a Riley token in your space. So she advanced him. Summon a cultist there. Move the star spawn 1 space towards you, which is unfortunate for me because now the star spawn is in Rasputin's space. So he will have to deal with it. All right, so that is that. So rather than move, he's going to have to fight. He has no stress, so he's going to have to, or he has full stress. He's going to rest 1, 2, 3. So he's got 2 stress, and then he will attack for his 2 remaining actions. He gets a black dice and a green. Oh, and he's got Giuseppe, so he adds another green when attacking monsters. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and he has second level arcane mastery, but it says any number of elder signs. So that's 4. 4 out of, how many does that have? It has 7. Ooh, 7. I could burn I'm going to burn a stress to reroll this, and I didn't get it. So he takes 4 damage. All right, and then I'm going to, for his third and final action, I'm going to roll again. I need 3 hits. Come on. I got 1, 2, 3, and he takes 4, actually. 4 and an insanity. So I will do that. That defeats this. Trust me, it's not gone permanently. It'll be called back. And that does that. That is the end of his turn. Oh, man. That's the end of his turn. So, he draws a Mythos card. He got a red one. Each cultist on a Riley space moves 2 towards you. So this one goes 1 and then 2. All right. So it leaves her. That's good. Then I summon one at yellow and one at blue. Where's blue? Right here. All right. And we have our first red. All right. Let me see. That was his. He drew it. Now he gets to draw one of these. Claudia, you may discard a gold bar to claim her. Claudia, gain a thing when attacking monsters. Absolutely, I will discard. What was it, a gold bar? You may discard a gold bar. Okay. Gold bar goes away. But he now has 2 allies that give him +2 green dice. That's kind of nice. All right, that is his turn. He is done. Summon a cultist on each Riley. So I did summon one there, and I did summon one there. Okay. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. There is now a cultist here, which means he would not have drawn that. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it back. I'm just retroing here. I'll take the gold token back. This thing will now attack him instead of drawing that. It will attack him. It rolls 2 green. And no successes. All right, that's good. All right. She is going to shoot the first one. So she gets 3 black and a green. And she also gets the gun, the Holy Cannoli card. Gain 1 green if attacking. So I get 1 green. And it says if I have marksman, which I do, I can re-roll one of these. All right, so that's good. Yeah. How about I re-roll? That's a success. How about I re-roll a green one? And I did not get it. So, unfortunately, I don't want her to take 2 sanity. Actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I will take a stress to re-roll this one. Got it. I'll take another stress to re-roll this one. All right. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I already got the 2. Two successes kills this one, but I also take 2 sanity, which bumps her up, triggers her insanity card. Short-term memory. If you're at full stress, she is not. Heal all. And discard 1. If you are not, take a stress. All right, so she takes a stress. Then for her second action, she'll shoot that one. Actually, for her second action, she's going to rest. 1, 2, 3. And then for her third action, she'll shoot this. One, 2. I'm going to burn a stress to re-roll this one. And I got it. So it kills this one. But she's also has to upgrade. So she can... I'm going to move her up to second level marksman, which wouldn't have mattered here. She still killed it, but I would have gotten to roll 2 extra green instead of 1. All right. You may gain 2 when attacking a target not in your space. All right. Very good. So she is done. She draws a Mythos card. She gets a red. For each gangster, discard a loot. She has no gangsters. And now she would end up pulling Claudia. Discard a gold one. Now she has a gangster. All right. I've got 2 gangsters in play. I need 4. All right. So she is done. It is now his turn. He will go ahead and punch this one. So he rolls 4 dice, and Giuseppe adds a 5th, a green. Ooh, 5 hits. That's plenty. He's gone. All right, that was first action. Second action will be to move here. And third action is going to be to punch that one. And I got 3, 4, and an insanity, which I will bump up. He killed this one. He has to deal with this. Steal at least 1. He cannot. If you can't, take 2 stress. Well, he only takes 1 stress. He's at max now. So his turn is done. He draws a card. Got the 3rd red. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Well, this one's in the vault. It won't move through the locked door. And this one will move here. And this one will move here. Then, if you were in a Riley space, I am not. Lose a sanity. And then summon a cultist at yellow and red. All right. Now I've got the 3. So he is now in a room by himself. He gets to draw a discovery card. Moonshiner. You may take 1 stress to claim either the Moonshiner or the Moonshine. Discard this to heal all stress from you and all investigators. Moonshiner is a companion, but it's not a gangster. It just says companion. Heal all of your stress when you rest. I'm going to take that. Why not? And to get him, I have to take 1 stress, which I cannot because I'm at full stress. Or you take the Moonshine. Discard this to heal all stress. You know what? I'll go ahead and use that right now as a free action and heal all his stress. So he is done. He levels up. So I'm going to get an extra death. Remember, he can die once. Now he can die twice. And what did I say? I leveled up. He's going to get a bonus die. Oh, yes, this. Now I have to shuffle these back in and advance Cthulhu. All right. Don't draw those. All right, Cthulhu advances. Place a Riley in your space. Summon 1 at each Riley. So 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. Move the star spawn. If not, summon it at blue. Ah, great. It's back at blue. Okay. That is the end of his turn. This won't get to attack until the next turn. Let's see. It is now her turn. All right. She will shoot. She has stealth. She can run away from 1 enemy. So what she'll do is she'll move here. That's her action. First action. Then she will shoot. She's rolling 5 dice. No, hold on. She's got 3. Claudia gives her, she gets 2 for attacking not in my space. Then Claudia gets her an extra 1. Okay. All right, so there we go. And the gun gives her an extra 1. Darn it. So she's loading. Let's see. 2 for a target not in your space. 1 for...
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
Oh, you know what? 1 for Claudia, 1 for the gun, and then, of course, I get 1 because that's a favored enemy, cultist. So I'm rolling, what, 8? 3 plus 5. 8 dice. And not a single insanity, all exclamations. So that one dies. So that was her second action. And for her third action, she will draw this one. Not a gold bar. All right, well. All right. End of her turn. She draws a Mythos card. We got a red one. The elder thing moves 2 spaces towards you. If it enters your space, take a stress, and then it summons at yellow, so it's here. All right, now it is. Rasputin's got a lot of enemies in here. All right, so let's take care of this. He gets 3 black dice. He gets 1 for in his space. He gets 1 for the sanity, and then he gets 1 for Giuseppe. Is that right? That is it. All right, so he's rolling 6 dice, and I'm going to attack Big Green here, who has 7 health. When attacking or being attacked while in a Riley space, it is now going to add 2 sanity to the roll. Oh, that's horrible. When attacking or being attacked. That is so unfair. So I have to add 2 sanity to this. All right, let's do it. That is 1 success, 2 successes, 3 successes, 4 successes, and a sanity. All right, 3, 4. And then it says you have to add 2 sanity. So this bumps up twice. And then I'm going to attack for his second action. I'll attack the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was an excellent. 6 was enough to kill it for sure. But I also take the 2 sanity again, which it stops here, which triggers this. Steal at least 1 or take 2 stress. 1, 2. Killed it. Took the sanity, but it also causes this, but he also gets to level up. Heal 1 stress for each when you have any. Okay, I'm going to move this up. All right, now for his third and final one, he will attack the cultist. 3, 4 for in his space. Giuseppe 5, and it's sanity 6. So he's rolling this. I just need 2 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a sanity. I'm going to burn a stress to re-roll that and hopefully get rid of that. I did. So he takes no sanity, and he kills it. And that was his third and final action. So he's done. There are no enemies in his space, but he draws a Mythos card. We've got a red dot. Each cultist moves 1 towards you. Oh, no. No, they can't move through here. They got to go this way. All right, so that goes here. That's what it is. All right. Then 1 at yellow and 1 at red. All right. And then he gets to draw a discovery card. Stash. You may take a stress to claim the dynamite, or you take 2 stress to claim the bank key. Count as a game. I can't do that because I can only take 1 stress or take 2 stress. So I can take 1 stress to get the dynamite. Discard this card to deal 2 wounds to all figures in your space, including you, and each adjacent space. I might have to use that to destroy the vault. They're adjacent. Room's locked, but it still counts. Actually, this is the adjacent room. Sorry. All right. That is the end of his turn. So he drew the Mythos. He drew the discovery. It is now Ariel's turn. Ariel will pick this one up. Diamonds. She will shoot that guy. She gets 3 plus 2 plus Claudia plus sanity. No, plus the gun. Plus selected bad guy, which is cultist. All right, so she's rolling the full load here. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and a sanity is enough to kill it. So she picked up, she shot, and now this one is supposed to be in this spot. Now she, for her third and final action, she'll go ahead and pick this up. No, let's have her rest. No. Pick this up. Diamonds again. All right. She draws a Mythos card. We got the third red. Summon a Taicho at blue, green, and yellow. Blue, green, or blue, yellow, and red. And blue is right here. Poor Rasputin just cannot catch a break. All right. That's the third one. She drew that. She is in an empty space. She gets to draw one of these. Jimmy the Feet. You may discard a diamond to claim Jimmy. All right, so she'll get rid of the diamond to claim Jimmy. Gain a green when attacking cultists. Only cultists. All right. That's her turn. This advances Cthulhu. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. I mean, at this point, I should have already canceled the summoning so that I could start damaging Cthulhu, but we'll see how this works out. All right, Cthulhu advances, which he's now in the red, which means he gets summoned. When revealed. All right, so stage 1 is still in existence. For a put a Riley in your space. Put a cultist on each. Well, I'll put this cultist. You can put it where you want it. I'm going to summon him here. Then move the star spawn one space towards you. If it is not in your space, if it's not on the board, summon it. So the star spawn, which is not here, move it. If it's not in your space, summon it on the blue gate. Come on, man. Always the blue gate. All right, let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yes. He now is summoned. When revealed, summon him into your space. Hello, Cthulhu. Each enemy in a Riley space moves one towards you. He's not in a Riley space. All right. At the end of each turn, put a Riley token in Cthulhu's space. If there's already one there, put it in the nearest. Great. All right, it is now Rasputin's turn. Rasputin, for his first action, will... He doesn't have sneak, so if he moves, they're all going to follow him. So let's do this. Let's move him here. These guys follow. That was his first action. For his second action, he'll use the dynamite. Deal 2 wounds to all figures. So he takes 2 wounds, kills this one, puts 1, 2 on the Chocho. He's got 3. And then 2 wounds on the Star Spawn. So that dynamite was pretty good. I think it was right. Where was it? I think it was right there. No, he did it. He triggered it again, didn't he? I think he did. Yeah, he did. All right, so he's done with that. All right. He moved as his first action. Second action, he will punch this big green guy. He gets 3 black, 1 for in his space, 1 for his sanity loss, and 1 for Giuseppe. So he's rolling 6 dice. Is that right? That is right. 6 dice. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3, 4, 5 hits plus 2 is 7. That is enough to kill this ugly thing. But it says when attacking or being attacked, add 2 sanity. So 1, 2. He's gonna go insane before I win this game. And then he'll punch the Chocho. He only needs to roll. He has to roll 3 green, and he'll roll, or 3 black, and he'll roll the 3 green. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty to kill it. Not a single sanity roll there. That was nice. All right. That is his third and final action. He draws a card. Of course, it's a red dot. If the star spawn is on the board, it's not. Put it in blue. And then this goes over here. Great. Did I shuffle that? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to shuffle it just again. Just in case I didn't shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it again. I'm pretty sure I did. All right. Then he draws one of these because there's no enemies there. Boss Alice Soprano. You may discard a gold token to claim her. Yes. Spot counts as 2 gangsters to get into the vault. Discard if you have another boss companion. She's a boss companion. He is not a boss. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 gangsters, more than enough to get in. So here's what she's going to do. I drew that. And that now it comes back to her. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Free action, I'm going to cash in. No, actually, it's one action I have to do. She will sneak. She can sneak. When you run, sneak past one enemy. I'm going to sneak past Cthulhu here and move out of his spot. All right, that was her first action. Second action, she'll shoot the cultist. 3, 1, and she gets the gun, and she gets Jimmy when attacking she just needs 2. She got 1, 2, but she takes 3 sanity, which I'm going to take. 1, 2, 3. That will let her level up. I'm going to level up to when you run, you may sneak 3 times. That may come in handy. She also has to use her, if you're at full stress, heal all, otherwise take 1 stress. So she takes a stress. So she moved, she shot, she killed this. She leveled up her sanity. And now for her third and final action, she will get rid of 2 of these to clear her name. She can get rid of one of them marked. So get rid of one of these. All right. All right. And I have forgot to do this. I'll try to remember now. Every time the elder one advances, you take a wound for each marked condition. So she would have been taking numerous wounds. I'll put her up at 4. I cannot remember how many. It's advanced a few times. I've healed her and done, but I'm going to put 4. I'll put 4 on her right now. At least 4. I'll max her out except to where she dies, just to keep it fair. And then for her, that was her third and final action. She moved, she killed, and then she turned in her thing. All right. So that is the end of her turn. Okay. End of her turn. She needs to meet up with him to get into the vault. Okay, so we can disrupt the ritual and hurt Cthulhu. Because I can't shoot Cthulhu right now because until the ritual ends, he can't be hurt. All right, so her turn is over. She draws a mythos. She got a red. For each gangster, take a stress and deal 1 wound to each monster. So she has 2 gangsters. So take a stress. Take a stress. Okay, so boom. She can only max out there. Then she draws one of these. Alfonso Porkchop. You may discard a gold. She doesn't have a gold. If you do not, claim the lead pipe. Lead pipe, gain 1 green when attacking. All right, perfect. That is the end of her turn. He needs to heal, rest. 1, 2, 3. He'll rest again. 1, 2, 3. And then he will move. No, because if I draw another card, we're going to put a thing here and he'll get a free shot at me. So I'm going to hold off. Instead, what I will do is I'll heal again. So he's down to full stress. So he just wasted all his things, but that's okay. He draws a Riley card. I knew I was going to get the red. A Cho-Cho goes to red, blue, and green. I will put it at there's 2 there, so I'll put it here. And now I've got 3. But he's by himself, so he gets to draw a discovery card. Salvatore the Brain. You may discard a cash to claim Salvatore. Salvatore gains green when attacking monsters. All right, I'll do that. That's fine. This goes back into here, and I shuffle it, and then Cthulhu will advance again. All right. Cthulhu advances. Remember, this says, when it advances, put a Riley in your space. So that was his turn, wasn't it? Riley goes here. Summon a cultist there. 1, 2, 3. I'll put it there. All right. Move the star spawner 1 towards you. So this one moves right here. Then, at the end of each turn, put a Riley in his space. It's already there. Put another one here. If there's already a token there, put it. Okay, so I did that. All right. When the Elder One advances, each investigator takes a wound for each marked condition. So she will take. Oh, she dies. She dies. That's not good because her 2, 3. He needs 1 more gangster. Oh, he's got 4 gangsters. We can still do this. Poor Ariel dies because this says each investigator takes a wound for each marked condition. So she was at max damage. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So she is out of the game. All her stuff goes away, including that dynamite or that explosive, which would have been really helpful. So now Rasputin is on his own. All right, let's figure this out. It was his turn, so actually that was his turn. It advanced. All right, so now we do it. All right, so while he's here, it's his turn. He'll punch that guy. He is at, he's got 3, 1 for in your space, 1 for sanity, 1 for attacking monsters. Cultists are not considered monsters, so he just gets to roll 5 dice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 is enough to kill it. That was his first action. He now, he's got to get to the vault. Let's do it. We'll move into here. He's got 1 more action. He gets now he's attacking monsters. So 3, 4 for sanity, 1 for in his space, 1 for Giuseppe, 1 for Salvatore, and that is it. So he's rolling a lot of dice here, and I'm attacking Big Green. All right, this is his third and final action. Oops. I will. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will take a stress and re-roll that one. 7 kills it. All right. And when you attack any number of figures, you can split the wound. So I'll take that extra wound and put on him. So he's at 1, which is awesome. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to burn a stress and re-roll one of these to see if I can get a double. I did not. I'm going to do it again. And I didn't. I'm going to do it one more time. All right. No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 went to him, 1 goes to him, and I'm at full stress now, which is stupid. But it was worth a risk. All right, worth a try. All right. That is the end of his turn. He draws a Mythos card. If Cthulhu is on the board, each investigator loses a sanity. All right, so he levels up. If you cannot steal anything, take 2 stress. Well, he's at full stress. If Cthulhu is on the board, each investigator. Okay, so that's good. All right, for every stress you cannot take a wound. All right, so he'll take 2. 1. 1. All right, that card says if you can't take a stress, you have to take a wound for each stress you can't take, and he could not take that one. All right, so I drew that. I cannot do this, so he's going to attack me. He rolls 2 green, and that is a hit, so he'll take the damage. And now it is the end of the phase. It is now his turn. All right, he needs to heal. 1, 2, 3. He will strike at that thing. He also leveled up, so I forgot to level up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will do, when you return to life, heal all your stress. Heal 1 stress. I'm going to do this. Heal 1 stress for each star you get. Okay. So he is going to attack. He gets 3 black, 1 for in his space. That is a cultist, so he doesn't get the bonuses there. Yeah. So he's rolling, two dice for sanity. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, hold on. 3 black, 1 for in his space, then 1, 2 for the sanity. Is that right? Yeah. So that's it. 1, 2, 3. All right. He heals for every star. He's got 1, 2. So he'll heal 2 stress. He's got 3 hits, which is enough to kill this one. But he also takes 2 sanity. I'll burn a stress to re-roll this one. I'll burn another stress to re-roll this one. Good. No stress. No sanity. All right. That was his first action. Second action. He can move into the vault because he now has the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 in there. To disrupt. All right, so this comes off, so I can hurt him. To enter the vault, investigate 4. When the ritual is disrupted, remove the lock tokens. All right, so locks are away. And he's in here now with these 3 bad guys. Great. All right. He has no marked conditions, which is good, so he won't be taking damage there. So he fought, he moved, he's got one more action. There are bad guys in here, so he will roll 3. And I can add these for the... All right, so 2 for sanity, 1 for in your space, and then I get 1 for Giuseppe and 1 for Salvatore. So I get to roll... Oh, there it is. I get to roll 8 dice, and I can distribute this damage any way I like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to burn 1 stress and re-roll this. 6. I'm going to burn another stress and re-roll this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage, and I heal 2 stress. 7 damage. Chocho's gone for 3. That leaves me 4. 2 and 2. Nice! They're all gone. Okay. That was his 3rd and final action, so he is done. He draws a card. Got a red. For each gangster, take a wound or discard the gangster. Well, I don't want to get... I don't need her anymore. For each gangster, take a wound or discard a gangster and place a cultist. No, I'll take the wound. All right, there's 1 red. All right, he draws one of these because he's by himself. Boss Oscar Moretti. You may discard a cash loot. I don't have a cash. Otherwise, you have to claim the marked. Well, guess what? He is marked now, and that is not good. I thought the vault had... The vault does not have any money, so he's going to have to get this one to remove that marked condition. All right, so it's his turn. You may take 1 stress to take 1 stress when you claim. All right, so he's up 1 more stress. All right, my turn. He will move for 1 action. He will pick up for 2nd, and then he will cash this in to get rid of the marked condition, and that is the end of his turn. It sucks because now I got to draw a Mythos card, and I got a 2nd red. Each investigator in a Riley space loses a sanity. He's not... Oh, he is there. All right, so 1 sanity, and there's the 2nd red. All right, he needs to do some damage. So it's now his turn. There's no discovery cards to pick up. At the end of the turn, take a wound for each marked condition. He got rid of it. The elder one didn't advance anyway, so that wouldn't have mattered. All right, special rules, can't pass it. Okay, loot the area. That was an action. So it is now his turn. It's going to go very quick now. He needs to move. That was 1 action. And now he will fight. He gets 3. 2 for his sanity loss, 1 for in his space, 1 for Giuseppe, and 1 for Salvatore. Nice. All right. Okay. How much does he have? He has 12. Cthulhu has 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I heal 1, 2, 3, 4 stress. I will burn a stress to roll this. Oh, another 2, nice. And I heal a stress. And then I'll burn a stress to roll this one. And I got another one so I can heal it. I might as well, I'll burn stress to reroll this one. And I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I take a sanity, but I do 10 damage to him. 3, 6, 9, 10. All right. I've got 1 more action. Oh, wait a minute. I could have killed him. I'll distribute the damage this way. I'll take 2 off of this and deal it to this one to get rid of him. All right. Now, I got 1 more action. I moved. I attacked. I'm going to attack again. I'm rolling the same amount of dice. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I heal 1, 2 stress. I'll burn a stress to re-roll this one, and I got it. That's enough to kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So Cthulhu stage 2, goes away, which calls forth stage 3. He's recovered. When revealed, move him to the blue gate. Each investigator in a Riley space, I am here, takes a wound and loses a sanity. I take a wound and I lose a sanity, which allows me to level up. He's almost gone insane. I'm not going to do this. At the end of each turn, each investigator will lose a sanity. So this is bad. I can't win this. At the end of each turn, put a Riley token in your space. If there's already there, put it in the next closest. So a Riley token goes there. When revealed, put a Riley token on your space, and then draw a cultist. Boom, 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 boom. I'll put this one here, so I don't have to deal with him this turn. That's all the cultists. Man, this is not going well. All right, my turn. Actually, hold on. That was my third and final action. There's nothing here. I draw a card. I didn't get the red. Each investigator takes a wound for each marked condition. I don't have any. Now it is my turn. To get to him, I'm going to have to go through all these guys. Seriously? I'll move 1, 2, 3, which pulls all of these with me. That was one action. I will now roll all my dice. They're cultists, not monsters, so I don't get those extra green. I get 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So I got 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I've maxed out my leveling. And I get to roll this many dice. 3 black. 1, 2, 3, and in my space. So I'm rolling that many. And I can divide this up as however I like. You know what? For his second action, he's going to heal all the way down. And then for his third action, he will fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is almost enough. I will burn a stress, but I actually heal 1 to re-roll this one. I'll take a stress to re-roll this one, and I got it. That's 6 points, which is enough to wipe out 3 cultists. And that is the end of his turn. He moved, he healed, he fought. End of my turn. All right, it's the end of my turn. I draw a card, and it's the red. Summon a Chocho. Well, there will be one here, and I'll put one here. And that's the 3. They have to get shuffled in, and I have to advance Cthulhu. He was here. Now he's here. All right. And then, when he advances, at the end of each turn, loses sanity. Okay, so he's up to... This is going to kill me, so I'll burn that here. It doesn't matter how many lives I get. The next sanity loss, he's dead. This sucks. At the end of each turn, put a Riley in. Put one in here. 1, 2. Put a Riley in. Oh, hold on. No. If these are already token. Okay, so you put it in the nearest, which means it would go here. All right. Put a Riley token in space. Okay, summon a cultist. All right. 1, 2, 3, and I've got... That's it. That's all the cultists. Then, each investigator loses sanity. I did that. And then... When the elder one advances, which he just did, each investigator takes a wound for each marked condition. I don't have a marked condition, so I don't have to to take another wound. It is now my turn. All right, we might be able to do this. I'm going to move in for his action. I'm going to move in. All right, second action, I get to roll a lot of dice. 3 black. 1, 2, 3, 4 for sanity loss. 1 for brawling in your space. Another for Giuseppe. And another for Salvatore. That's 2 dice. So remember, I get to roll 2 green, extra green. All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I will have to burn a stress, but I saved 2 stress, so I'm going to burn 1 to reroll this. I'm going to burn another 1 to reroll it. All right, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to burn a stress to reroll this green one. I'm going to burn another stress to reroll the green one. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough to kill both Chochos. So he moved and he fought. That was his second action. He gets 1 more action. Can I do 12 damage with 8? Oh, I didn't get to roll the 2 extra green, did I? Hold on. 1 extra on him. All right. Now, I got to remember to roll those 2 greens. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4, 5. I get to heal 1. 5. Let me re-roll these 2 greens. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'll burn a stress to re-roll this one. 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Not enough to kill it, which is unfortunate because now it's the end of the turn. Investigator fight. This will attack me for 1 green. The dice are cumulative. 2 black and 2 green and another green. And the problem is I have no stress. So if I get 1 sanity, I die. And I got the sanity. Well, hold on. You don't apply the sanity till after the dice are completed. These 3 will let me move my stress down 3. Then I will burn 1 to re-roll this. And I got it. Oh, that's a hit. It hits me for 1. I'll take that. That's fine. All right, I may be able to do this. All right, so it attacked me. Then I did the 1 sanity. Oh. At the end of now it's the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, each investigator loses sanity, which means he loses here, and poor old Rasputin goes insane. But I was almost there. If I had beaten him, he would have come back to stage 12 with 12 more damage, move him to the starting space. He would have moved here. I would have been able to track this one with me. I think I could have done it. 12 damage. But it was unfortunate that I was rolling so much sanity loss. That's okay. I think I've won just as many as I've lost of this game, and that sometimes happens. But it's fun. So I hope you enjoyed watching me play and lose to Cthulhu. This was Season 2, Episode 1, called Strange Bedfellows. The gangsters helped me, but unfortunately it was just not enough. To do anything. I wish they could take sanity for me, but they cannot. So I'm dead. All right, that's all I got for this game. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me as I played a game of Cthulhu, Death May Die. Doesn't matter win or lose. I love this game. It's just so fun. I'll be back again very soon with another game of this. I'll be playing Season 2, Episode 2. Hope you'll join me then. Until then, everyone, take care.